Good afternoon. My name is Lindsay, and today I'm here to hopefully inform you about something that you may or may not struggle with, or if you do or not, you may know somebody or one of your loved ones struggle with this. How many of you have a hard time sleeping at night? How many of you have a hard time falling asleep at night? I am here to talk to you about the simple subject of insomnia. Did you know that the average 30% of Americans suffer from insomnia? Did you know that experts recommend 7 to 9 hours of sleep, and most Americans on average get 6.5 hours of sleep? I know me as a person, I have not the most severe issues of insomnia, but I do suffer from it every now and then. One of the biggest problems and one of the biggest causes of insomnia is everyday stress and anxiety. I'm the type of person, I don't have stress every day, I don't have anxiety every day, but when it is worsened or I have a lot on my mind, I do have a hard time sleeping. Did you know that 1 in 3 adults suffer from insomnia? So look to your left and look to your right if you're around in a room full of people, and one of you most likely suffers from insomnia. Causes can be medical problems. It can be things on your mind. It can be any kind of medication that your doctor may or may not have you on. And it can be factors of the environment. It could be where you live. If you live out in the city, there could be things in the environment affecting your sleep. If you live out in the country, there could be things in the environment helping you sleep. Who knows? All I know is there are many different factors. Some of the major risk factors when having insomnia are daytime sleepiness and irritability. I know that I, for one, if I don't get enough sleep, I'm pretty irritable and can be kind of snappy at times. So if you are stressed and you aren't getting enough sleep, that put together is not a good thing. Depending on the length of time that you have insomnia, the severity of the risk factors can, be affected differently. You also may have problems concentrating and forget a lot. When we're get a full night's sleep and eat healthy, we're kind of Johnny on the spot. If we don't get, the sleep that we need, or we aren't eating the right foods, then we kind of have our brain isn't completely working. So there are many different risk factors with insomnia, not only the fact that we're not getting good sleep at night and that we're tossing and turning. There are some natural remedies for insomnia. Simply enough, you could keep a journal. Try to keep a journal about what you've done that day, and keep a journal for maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 30 days max. And just kind of write down your sleep patterns from night to night and what you did that day. So maybe you can kind of see where, if there's any kind of stressful situations that you may go through that are affecting your sleep, and kind of put 2 and 2 together. Stick to a regular bedtime. Try to make it a habit. They say 21 days can form a habit. Try to make a habit of going to bed at the same time each night for 21 days straight, the best you can, and try to make that a habit. That could help improve your sleeping and improve you, being able to go to sleep a lot easier and sleeping through the night. Another thing is this daggone technology. Looking at tablets, looking at cell phones, TVs, that's one thing that we want to put down and not take to bed with us. A lot of us have problems with going to bed and laying up on our tablets and on our phones, and studies have said, and I know it doesn't affect every single person, but studies have said that the light in those phones affect the way we sleep, and your mind is thinking about what you saw online or what you were watching or what you were playing on your tablet. So try to avoid laptops, cell phones, tablets. An hour or so before bed, just put it down. Read a book. Meditate. Sit outside, sit on your porch if you've got a porch. And last but not least, try to avoid caffeine. Avoid caffeine many hours before you go to bed. Sometimes caffeine affects people differently, and it may or may not be affecting you negatively, but try to avoid it just to see with that pattern if you can put all that stuff together. See if you're getting a better sleep pattern. That's all for today. I hope that I did kind of help you out a little bit with insomnia. I know that some of us suffer from it, some of us don't. So hopefully you got something out of my speech. If not, hopefully you can share it with a loved one. Thank you.